Alright, well here we are making my PCT announcement video for 2022. What this video is my announcement that I am attempting to thru hike the Pacific Crest Trail this summer, 2022. Starting May 8th is my start date, my permitted start date. And I intend to walk from the Mexican border in Campo, California to the Canadian border. It'll be me by myself with a bunch of other hikers that are attempting to do this as well, but I'm not going with anyone. Nobody's going with me. Nobody's that crazy that I know, so I'll just have to meet other crazy people out there to pal around with. That's the basics of the who, what, when, where, and now I want to get to the why and the how. That's kind of the meat of the video here, obviously, is when you tell somebody that you're going to do something like this, they usually say you're crazy, why would you want to do something like that? But first, I want to talk more about the how I'm going to do this, or how I am able to attempt this more specifically. The truth is, I am not an island, obviously, so the only way that I have the opportunity to do this is I have a bunch of great people around me that enable me to partake in crazy endeavors like this from time to time. My wife is 100% the reason why I am able to do this. She's supporting me, allowing me to do this, makes it feasible for me to quit my job and go out and walk around the woods for the summer, and she stays home, keeps our real life on track, and takes care of the kids. That is 100% the reason how I am able to do this. It doesn't stop there. I have a ton of great people around me, from family, immediate family, extended family, and a great network of friends and acquaintances that make this possible. Like I said, obviously I couldn't do any of this without my wife allowing it, and my wife supporting it, and my wife picking up all the slack when I'm out there. So thank you to my wife. My kids, they don't really have much of a choice, but they will feel the effects of me being gone and me being unemployed this summer. So there's my kids to thank. My family, my closer family, my extended family, my network of friends, they are all supporting me in doing this, and I appreciate that very much. And I couldn't do it without the support. I'm not the kind of person that can just go out there by myself and do that. So I really honestly could not do this or attempt this without everyone that is around me and helping me to do this. So first, foremost, and most importantly, I want to thank my wife and everyone else that will be a part of supporting me and keeping my real world life and family in order while I'm gone. I am quitting my job to do this. So I guess that's the start to getting into part of the why part of this video. But I know I'm repeating myself. I'm not making good video here, but I can't emphasize enough how grateful I am to my wife and everybody around me that is making this possible for me. It's a dream, and a dream to be in this position, to have these people around me to allow me to pursue these types of crazy endeavors. So again, I would spend an hour making the how portion of this video to continually praise and thank my wife for letting me give this a go. The why, that's probably why people watch this video, is they want to ask and find out why I would want to do something like this. So this video will be clipped coming up. I'm just winging this here, and I'm going to add some things to it. But the why for me, there's obviously multiple reasons. One of the reasons that attracts me to something like this is the idea that there is a good chance of failure. The numbers say roughly 80% of people that attempt this do not complete the entire through hike. Now, some of those don't intend to complete the entire thing, so maybe there's a higher percentage of people that truly attempt the entire thing that actually complete it. But I'm still sure that it's far under 50% of people that set out with the intention of completing the entire trail actually complete it. And that is honestly one of the biggest attracting features for me. It is, I want that challenge. I want to face adversity. I want to struggle. I guess I'm a type 2 fun kind of guy. I'm 40 years old. Well, no, I'm not. I'm 41 right now, I guess. Maybe I'm just having a midlife crisis and I want to go walk around in the woods for the summer. That's always a possibility. But honestly, I like to challenge myself at times and seek personal growth. And I think when you put yourself in challenging situations, there's better opportunity for growth. Obviously, I like being outside, I like hiking, I like camping. So I think that's obvious for anyone that would want to attempt something like this. They obviously have to enjoy some degree. But beyond that, I'm actually looking forward to the struggles that I'll face and seeing how I endure those and deal with those. I'm hoping that I achieve some sort of personal growth out there. Maybe I'm a victim of too much comfort in my life. I admit that I have a comfortable life. I have a lot of great things in my life. I'm not running away from my life that I have now. Like I said, I'm very blessed to have this opportunity to do crazy stuff like this. It's less about me running away from something. It's more about me running towards something. I'm seeking that challenge. I'm seeking the accomplishment. I'm at a point in my life where I'm comfortable in many ways. I'm giving up my job. I'll be seeking a job when I get back here. I want a challenge, whether that be a physical challenge, a professional challenge, working. I think people like to, or at least I like to, face challenges from time to time. We don't want to live a life of struggle all the time, but every so often we need to be consumed by something that we have to think about, or we choose to think about. It's one of those things where that makes you wake up early before your alarm clock goes off every day. It keeps you excited about life, excited about your future prospects. And honestly, I didn't have that for a while. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with my life. I had a lot of great things going, and I still do. There's a lot of other areas that I could pursue. I could put more energy into my career, my finances, my relationship with my wife, my relationship with my kids. Those are all valid areas where I could, I don't know, commit myself more fully. And not saying that I've achieved everything I want to in those areas, but for this summer, in this moment, the Pacific Crest Trail is what I've chosen to throw myself towards. I'm looking for a change, and this will definitely be a change. I hope it's a change for the better. When I get back, I hope that I personally gain something from it, and I hope that those around me, I hope that it benefits my wife and my kids and my family. And honestly, I think it will. You don't hear of people pursuing big challenges like this very often and then telling you later that they regret taking the shot and going for their dreams, and they wish they would have just stuck with what they know and what was comfortable. Not that there's anything wrong with being comfortable and sticking to what you know, but like I said, from time to time, I think we all need, or we all want, something to consume us, something to throw our entire selves towards. So I'm taking this in this moment as my project. I may not show it right now in this moment. I am overly excited for this. I'm excited to be out there by myself, facing challenges, struggling, getting sunburnt, running out of water. I know it's not going to be easy, and like I said, that is why I am going. I want to grow, and I feel that when you put yourself in difficult situations, there's often very good opportunities for growth and improvement. Sure, that can come without struggle, but I think it comes very well with struggle. There can also be struggle without growth and improvement. But that's my frame of mind of why I'm going out there. So that was probably long-winded. Maybe I'll edit it, but probably not. It is what it is. A few other things. So I do want to video and take pictures while I'm out there. Obviously, that's what we do in 2022. I will not be uploading video to YouTube or posting pictures while I'm on the trail. I want to focus on my goal of hiking the trail while I'm out there. My intention right now is to post those videos later this fall and this winter when I get back. What I will be doing while I'm on the trail is I'll be posting on a blog, which is on my website, which is 6, the number 6 spelled out, stands, like standing up, stands.com, 6stands.com. So you can go there, and that will be the most current information about where I am and what I'm doing. And like I said, there may be more media in the fall once I get back, but I want to keep it simple while I'm out there. So I will type some thoughts in a blog and go from there. Well, I took a little pause there for a minute, and you can consider this the producer's extended cut. I know this video is long, and I wanted it to be even longer. Some more things I wanted to mention. I almost do feel somewhat a sense of obligation to do this. I can't express enough how lucky and grateful I am for the personal situation that I have. I almost feel an obligation to pursue things like this because I have the opportunities that I do have. I don't want to waste my life. I want to give my life meaning, either for myself or for others. This is probably more towards the self end of the spectrum, but I do feel an obligation to live my life in a way that aligns with my values and principles and adds value to my perception of life and maybe others as well. So I feel somewhat obligated to take advantages of the opportunities that I do have, because there are people less fortunate than myself in the world, and I should be grateful and exploit the opportunities that I have. So there's that. What else? So why don't I, if I want a challenge and I want improvement, why don't I start a weight training program? Why don't I train for a marathon? Why don't I pursue a online degree that I'm not versed in currently? Why don't I put efforts into improving my career and my financial position for my family? These are all valid and admirable pursuits, but for me, the reason I'm choosing this is, what attracts me to it is that I see the potential for physical struggle and challenge, as well as mental and character challenges and difficulties. So I see it as a combination of the physical and the mental aspects of life, where I can face challenges on both of those fronts, is one of the reasons that I'm pursuing this. When you train for a marathon, you train and train and train. I'm not taking away anything from training for something like that, or weight loss, or any type of fitness, but it's a different thing. So on race day, you show up and you find out if the work that you put in will get you to the finish line with and meet your expectations. That is incredibly rewarding and a worthwhile endeavor. But the challenge that I envision on the Pacific Crest Trail is the challenge of continuation. It's going to be tough, but not for minutes or hours. It's going to be tough for possibly days or weeks. And you're going to have a lot of time in your own head, obviously. So that's the challenge that I'm questioning whether I have the fortitude to conquer or not. That's the real challenge I see out there, is the sticking with it, hour in, hour out, day in, day out. You can't just turn it off. It's not like you go to the gym, you have a hard day, you still stick with it for an hour, and then you come home and watch TV. This is not like that. You obviously understand that it's a continual challenge. It could be just great fun the entire time, but I think anyone that has pursued something for this long will tell you that there's obviously going to be hard days out there. Anyways, that's one of the big attracting factors, if you're wondering why this pursuit specifically. I'm attracted to the length of time that it'll take. Another reason for this is I want to take a break from my career that I'm in. Maybe that is a midlife crisis thing. I don't know. Not that I had problems where I was. Nothing against where I was. But I want to take a breather. Maybe I'll go back to something similar. But I want to take a breather. Refocus and renew and go from there. I seem to have a habit of changing jobs or fields every 5-ish years, 5, 6, 7, 4 years, whatever it is. Like I said, I think from time to time we desire change, and we desire growth, and we want something that we look forward to. Not to take anything away from working a stable job and career your entire life. There are great benefits to that. It's so far not my cup of tea. I'm envious of my wife. She's a teacher. She's known she's going to be a teacher since she was 5 years old. She loves teaching, and she'll do that for her entire life, and she's perfectly content. She doesn't have these spurts of questioning reasons for existence and wanting to achieve more and better things. She's content with what she does. I'm envious of that. I also think part of the reason that she's able to achieve that, I mean, part of it's personality. She's known she wanted to do that since she was little. But I also think the structure of the field is more conducive to long-term enjoyment and success. She gets some portion of the summer off. She gets a Christmas break. She can go hard at what she's working on and then take a break and enjoy the relaxation. I think that's a benefit. So I guess I'm taking my relaxation now by walking 20 to 30 miles every day in the pounding sun. But it is what it is. I need a break. I need a challenge. I need to struggle. So yeah, there's that. So another one, I'm continuing this video because my best friend the other day gave me a call, and he's one of my hugest supporters here. He asked me when we're gonna have a great big barbecue with all my friends and family and talk about why I'm doing this and how it's going to go and what I want to achieve and all these types of things. And I told him I've kind of let everybody know at this point, and most people they don't seem to care as much as he does. I'm like, yeah, I told everybody, and they think I'm crazy, and they'll see me when I get back. He thinks that there should be a little bit more of why I'm doing it, what I'm going to expect, etc. So he's part of the reason that this video is he's part of the reason that this video is dragging on. I want to make this video at least 4 hours long and try to explain every minute aspect of my thoughts and aspirations to make sure that I'm giving him what he needs. No, but now that big explanation, I forget what I wanted to say this time around. I guess that was it, really. He's super interested, super supportive, super caring about why I'm doing this, how I'm doing it, and everything. And I think if you're watching this video, there's kind of two types of people. Like, some people say, wow, why would you do something like that? You're crazy. And then leave it at that. And then the other type of people, like my buddy and anyone else that's still watching the video, they say, wow, that's crazy. Why would you do something like that? And I think these people that are still watching the video, they already know the answer to some degree. The people that are actually asking me why I'm doing it, I think they know to some degree that maybe they understand the desire to do something out of the ordinary. They understand the attractiveness of it, that it is crazy, that it is challenging, that it is new, that it's totally unknown, it's completely scary. I think these people, they know the answer to the question. They're trying to get into my specific reasons and with sincere interest, but honestly, they already know the answers to these questions because they have a little bit of that inclination in themselves. And many people don't have the opportunity to do something like this, and some people are too scared to do it. And that's why I say I kind of feel obligated, because I do have the opportunity and the support network to give this a shot. So maybe you can follow along and live vicariously through me if you're one of those people that understands the attractiveness of the unknown and the struggle, but maybe you can't pursue something like this at this time in your life. But I think that answers the question, is that you either say, oh, you're crazy, and move on, or if you're sincerely asking me why I want to do something like this, then I think you know the answers already. It's the same for everybody. I think we all seek growth and struggle and improvement in our lives, and this is my way of pursuing that at this time. So that's my PCT announcement video, and I am scared, I'm excited, and at this point I just can't wait to get out there and see how it goes. So if you would follow along, 6stands.com. I'm actually, 6stands.com, and that's where I'll keep my blog as updated as I can, and then I'll obviously post videos on this channel, possibly one or two while I'm out there, but more likely I will be posting once I get back a compilation of videos. So thanks for watching the video, thanks for your support, and thank you for watching, and wish me luck. Thanks. Nature, be quiet. I'm trying to make a video about PCT. Gosh, so freaking annoying. Who would want to be out in something like this all summer long? Gosh, I gotta get back in the house.